There's no harm in sharing good fortunes.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
The time is now! Lend me your strength! To guard and defend. Crush them!
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
The dead will return!
The long dream has vanished. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The time is now! Lend me your strength!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
Shall we unite our goals? That's fine. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Clouds are easily scattered. It's fine.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The time is now! Lend me your strength!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The time is now! Lend me your strength!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
The dead will return!
There's no harm in sharing good fortunes.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The time is now! Lend me your strength! To guard and defend. Crush them!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace. Shall we unite our goals?
Again?
Receive divinity.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace. The long dream has vanished.
The dead will return!
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
There's no harm in sharing good fortunes.
The dead will return!
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace. Clouds are easily scattered.
The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The time is now! Lend me your strength!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Shall we unite our goals? Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Light up the dawn.
Light up the dawn.
Oh. Nice moves. We just washed it away, and here it comes again. The Black Tide is really no joke.
My existence is of little consequence. The new world will arrive! I'm fine. For the next tomorrow! The new world will arrive! For the next tomorrow! I can't let them down. The fury of innumerable core flames consume me. This sun, tear open the sky! Light up the dawn.
The waters end here. The one you seek is beyond this point.
At last, I can meet with Her Majesty Saridra herself. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals, especially when the heads of those taller than her bend beneath her crown.
She really is down to earth.
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing. Stay sharp, and you'll be just fine. Duck's Goldweaver, little hostage. Apologies for keeping you waiting.
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing. Where is Her Majesty Saridra?
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her. The Imperator decreed, the Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals. Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
I see. It's a trap. I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hysealant. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceres hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
Then Nestia's golden threads will judge you and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know the fate of the world. So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
You shall shatter into 1,000 Is that correct?
How is this?
He got it.
Yes, but
You must listen to me. But do not seek him out. I will tell you the truth. And you will understand, because I know both of you. The faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey, Saridra. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, in our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy, cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, in that flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clearer. I proved myself, and in the long years that followed, I brought down the other Titans, one by one. I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed. But tell me, if that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome? The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a difference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, Executioner! I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving. After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself that day. Who fell to the sword to be left in the past. I only remember a nymph. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph, but its choice couldn't change the futility of it. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burden and my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought cycles was the...
No. It's just that the answer... Eons? Paths?
I can't give you an exact explanation.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration.
Fate is a strange thing.
If the other Anaxagoras is too bad. Now only...
What's that supposed to mean?
Of course. The core flames were meant to... Besides, according to you...
I've already heard the same...
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past cycles.
You're... Hold up. Keep your wits about you. Someone's watching us.
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down, it's you, isn't it, white hair?
You sure do love stealing the spotlight. In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. This is the sacred ground of reason, and no one may desecrate it. Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, Catgirl.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words for you, too. First, As one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. Second, this is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Here we go. Again.
Core Flame thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the Grove with nothing but empty threats?
This gloomy little brat's got a sharp tongue. Ooh, not bad, not bad. I kinda like you. As a return favor, please don't search this core flame right here. Aw, don't cry now!
That was close. I'm out of here.
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Of course. When I first set out on the Flame Chase journey, Lady Treby never managed to teach me Orynyx's miracle. But along the way, I learned a thing or two.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
How is this possible?
You've arrived, Zagreus. Always so punctual.
What? Do you know who I am?
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words. Listen up, Spirit Thief. Hand over the Core Flame, and let's pretend we never clashed. This way, you and this world can still be saved.
Save? You sing better than any bard. If you ask me, you're the greatest disaster Emporius has ever known. No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body. Carrying 12 core flames? Don't make me laugh.
134.
What?
This is the 100th.
1,500.
Yes,
1,000 core.
I've come this far.
But someday you will.
Of course. But before that, they could still
You.
This.
Fine. Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how, even so,
Bartolos!
Brad, if you... Cat-eared thief, run! This little brat is not a threat we can deal with just by ourselves!
I'm fine. A new world will arrive!
In my memories, Zagreus always meets the same end. Over and over again. Their departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
This reason core flame before us is a fake.
I know. And then, drift exactly like the...
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out countless times, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
That depends on your attitude.
Well, if no one can catch up to...
Whether you believe me or not.
All right, then.
Silence.
One-eyed boy. What are you trying to pull now?
Go, Cyphera. Give us some time in private. This isn't for her. But you've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility. Maybe the road you're walking is not one of salvation, but one that will simply drag the world into the flames. For old time's sake, turn back. I don't care how many times you've tried, because there's one thing I'm sure of. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of. The children of humanity you swore to save. They are no more than ants to you now, aren't they?
Of course. I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer. It turns out that fiery demon has been fantasizing of becoming this world's deliverer.
I don't want to argue anymore. Make your biggest effort, even if it's futile, you...
Yes.
When I walk into the destruction-ridden, even the smallest footnote...
And so, a traveler. And or perhaps it wasn't just they. In the endless dark, losses are a constant. Reduced to ashes. It happens in every journey.
You don't look so good.
Even after going through one mighty... Your name for me is...
Why do you sound so pleased?
Yeah. I know all too well. After that one and only time, Dawnmaker will stab you through...
Interesting.
Never.
Then they died honorably. But there's still tenderness in your...
I have to remember that I was once human.
If you win, tell the Mighty Most of the next life. This...
I'll keep that in mind.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one day, you shall... Enough. You've probably... There's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
I understand.
Step forward and face me in a final battle. I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance. Kremnos festival has begun. And will not end till death.
It's time to temper myself.
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish.
All I ever wanted.
Quench the flames with blood.
Ye soul. Gorgeous!
Remember this agony! I will never yield to such a fate. Sword and substance. Empty shell. This once. Tear open the sky!
Flames of your fury to scorch your own flesh.
Scorching hatred. Empty shell. I grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash. Old sun's embers hail the new world's dawn. Quench the flames with blood. Red with Strife's name. Is that all? The flames quench the flames with blood.
Ye soul. Gorgeous!
Remember this agony. This once. Tear open the sky.
My Hippos. Let strife decide the outcome. Let this burn the curse of immortality!
Well fought. You may crown yourself. My blood. In your next life, I shall once again block your path. Deliver. I wish you eternal victory.
The 108,642nd core flame of strife fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loom. and pain and despair spread across distant lands. The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed. Even if it meant burning this body to ash.
No matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth. Only by feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
24,041,183.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
No matter. I will bear this burden. As long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way, the past, present, and future will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed, you are not the Finan I know. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match. Having fallen under your sword, even Kethely cannot shape all things at will. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous... I am the Hand of Shadow, Castereth. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their mock deaths. Of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
I'm fine. It's time to temper myself. The new world will arrive! Fire. Must burn that idol of destruction to the ground.
All of this. How is it any different from that brutal future?
This once. Tear open the sky! flames with blood. Is that all?
Keep it here.
The scorching hatred. Do you feel it now? Shatter this cage! Empty shell. I grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash. Soul of substance. The scorching hatred of world sun's embers. Hail the new world's dawn!
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Then let this be a tribute to your million struggles on time and time again.
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. It should shine upon all. 2 million. 24 million. As if even the deepest abyss of primordial...
You're here.
You're still lingering. Deep within me. Never fading away.
Because you haven't completely abandoned hope. Am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle. For the true hero to come and save us.
If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world. From the true starry sky. But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Emphorius, they may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight.
Your thoughts are wavering. The mark of destruction is deepening. But even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and goodwill still emerge. So, never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy.
4 million. Exactly.
Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever.
Yes. When I first forged the 12 core flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me. Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass. And yet now, this fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames. I suppose it won't be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years. Before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones.
And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end.
No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going.
mind sharing it with me?
In every new cycle, a new me is born. All I have to do is push the next finite to the end of the world. And then... then he'll kill me. Shatter this body. Take my flames, my memories, and carry on the path I started.
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path? How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles?
If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaya in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smarter. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next finite. And trust that he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side. Because I never forget what set me on this path.
Wait, you mean...
Ever since I committed to this plan, not once, in millions of cycles, has there ever been an exception.
I can do this, Lord Finan. As the demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard, I will heal you, and then...
The black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer, demigod. Hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
Now, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed in front of those suffering from illness, shouldn't they?
Hyacinthia. I swear the raging fire. Your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been. The sun's work.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world-bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders, the part of that warmth that should come from you, from an ordinary person, it's so faint.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker. compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
I never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so fiercely that every time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle, it's your wishes that guide me to the end, that pass the flames to the next me. Over and over and over again.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you? Lord Kazlana. So that's how it is. Without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The most fatal flaw of all, isn't it? The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation. You lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Now that is an unexpected revelation. Then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance, doesn't it?
No. An empty flame saves no one. But I still... Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight. The only thing may the gentle color may they bring, Amphoria. Though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire. Celestial fury! Quench the flames with blood. Celestial fury! In the blood-red sky! Strife's name!
It hurts. The fire. Burning.
emerge with all this world's suffering.
Empty shell. I will never yield to such a fate. Quench the flames with blood.
Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Yes. Your sun burns hot to tell me. How...
The core flame rose, and this time remained the same. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. So pure it consumed all in its path. This was the end of the world. For a moment, that being known as Iron Tomb. Is this Amphorius' wrath? I will still never yield to it. 570,000. No more chasing is needed. The flame chase isn't something. Let me be the one until another dawn rises.
$33 million. This is
Countless memories, countless versions of myself.
They all needed a moment, and just like them.
I must go. I must say goodbye to you.
Yes. That's all.
I will burn. I will kill gods. I will stop Era Nova.
Look, then I should be going to...
You only existed.
You finally found him.
I see. I'm sorry.
No, it's all been for the sake of In millions of cycles, I've said good. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer. I understand. If you are to keep the... But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but undeniable. The shape of...
Turns out, a fire that lights the way.
Do you remember? In that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, and when hesitation took hold, the answer... What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the... Do you still remember it?
Remember the past. What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder enemy.
Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade, you arrived in this strange world and were bound. In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. If I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the world we leave behind. This world, my home, where hopes. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb. Save the world we love. Good. In that case, so... If he takes on the weight, I'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, and if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30... It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner. Thank you for all you've done already, friend. The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame chase journey. Cyrene, a page never seen before, has just lend me the power of time and send this hero back to the... And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless...
Tell me, even if all of you...
Without hesitation. Remember this moment, and let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes. Let it consume you. Fine. Then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Cavalli will never forget this.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end. Bow your head to them.
Take it, Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold, and never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final destiny. The prophecy of the Deliverer, because as the prophecy foretold.
Another attempt. I won't remind you.
If you've lost count, let me tell you.
If the outcome is inevitable, your silence last. Shall I take that to mean
the fracture? No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30 million past lives, and I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, Even after all this time, your arguments remain the same. Repetitive. Uninspired. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric. You had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score, 33,550,336 to 0. So tell me, Lycurgus, who's the real loser here?
How unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time and patience in the world. I can wait for you at the end of history another billion times, and another billion after that. But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish, but we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to 1. That is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova. Lord Finan?
Your incompetence disappoints me. But what truly makes me laugh is your utter lack of self-awareness. Think about it. In this story, who is truly the one in chains? Who is the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness? Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release. Because you... What right does a mere prisoner...
You know this is pointless. You can't kill me.
Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet. Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But I endured. In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured. In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining, I still endured. In the 23,570,000th cycle, this time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest, different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured. Now, a sun is about to fall.
ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest rage. Nanook, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn! If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage, burning futilely for 30 million epochs, engulf everything! And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash! Are you ready, Nanook? I've brought you destruction!
Glass that shattered, reaching through the darkness, voices trailing fires, echo of desires, a world of silence, sounds of desperation, phantoms in the shadows, softly waiting. Tear it down, embrace the detonation, craving our damn creation, breaking a chain of reaching for you. Yeah!
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
then send them on to tomorrow. Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy everything. It is born Iron Tomb. I have prepared a present for you, Nikos 864. From the beginning of the experiment, there were 12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After 33 but there is another variable. But after fate has begun, perhaps, as for those unwelcome audience.
Wake up! Wake up! Buddy! Wake up! You're finally awake! We were so close to being... No. That's right! At this very... After watching so many or maybe...
Not surprised at all, but I'm glad that I remembered in the end. Don't worry. I'll turn into the memory of this way. You'll carry... My mission ends here. After all, across, so believe in the one after that. Saying all that without even realizing it. Now take my hand. Go. Fighting. Now it's time to go. And may the days ahead.
Now, let's turn to the next page. A page that exists because of you. Is this a meeting ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion?
Hmm.